What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Friday. Disappointing night last night because of that blowout in the Cleveland-Toronto game. Figured it would stay close. You had Toronto without two of their starters and Kyle Lowry and Serge Ibaka. And Cleveland at full strength was with Isaiah Thomas starting and LeBron and K-Love, everyone, and they still couldn't keep it competitive for more than 3 quarters. So very disappointing there. We could have got a lot more DraftKings points in that fourth quarter. LeBron finished with less than 40. DeMar DeRozan wasn't really getting any shots to drop, and I guess it came out after the game. He was really sick, but I'm guessing that didn't impact him that much. Disappointing, though. Then also with DeLon Wright, the starting point guard for the Raptors, he was playing pretty well, but then Fred VanVleet in the second unit just started balling out, so he took some of his minutes away from Wright, which really sucks. Some bad luck yesterday, but we got a 9-game slate here today. Less opportunity for that weirdness to happen compared to a 3-game slate. So I feel good about these plays. Some nice balanced guys to throw in your lineup. You don't have to throw all these guys in your lineup, but maybe just a few of them if you agree with me or not. Just hear me out with these plays. So drop a like in the video if you're ready to go. Let's try to get over 100 likes on this one. Thank you so much for all the videos. We're consistently getting over 100 likes. I love to see it. It really helps me out, guys. So thank you for returning the favor. And definitely subscribe if you haven't already to get these plays every single day. So we're going to kick it off with TYREKE the Freak Evans at 8,300 going against Denver. It says they're 4th against point guard, but Denver, like when you think about them, they don't really have good defense against point guards. It's a little bit of a bad number to look at. They got Jamal Murray there playing defense on Evans, so I think Evans is going to be able to drive past him pretty easily and get to the hoop and get some other stats like more assists and stuff like that as Denver plays at a faster pace. And Memphis, honestly, has been kind of upping their pace with TYREKE, scoring a lot more points and kind of allowing a lot more points recently. So I like Evans in this matchup at 8,300. I think he can get over 40 DraftKings points. Yet again, a good cash game play because you kind of know what you're going to get out of him. And he still has that upside of dropping like 50 plus, 60 plus in some of these games. So TYREKE Evans, lock him in there. Then we're going to go with the highest scoring game of the night. Houston against Phoenix is projected 227 points, so I love Eric Gordon in this matchup going against Phoenix. We know they struggle a lot against guards. Chris Paul is definitely in play as well, but I'm going to take the discount with Eric Gordon. Think he can have another huge game, getting over 40 DraftKings points in the last 2 he did. Could easily make that third, and also he dropped 52 against Golden State, so 3 out of the last 4 games, he's been balling out. I think this could be another great game. This honestly is like his best matchup since James Harden has been down. Like against Golden State, he had Klay Thompson. I mentioned this before. He had Avery Bradley on Detroit, CJ McCollum on Portland. All good defenders, but Phoenix has Devin Booker, not a great defender, so I think Eric Gordon can easily get it done in this high-scoring affair. Lock him in there. And for my third play, we're going to go with Sabonis here at 6,400 with no Miles Turner tonight. I think he can have a huge game against Cleveland. They struggle against big men down low, allowing a lot of rebounds. And Sabonis, he's playing very well this year. Honestly, better than Miles Turner the whole entire year. So I think he can have a huge game here with some more minutes without Turner and more opportunities for rebounds and a good matchup against Cleveland. And they're on the back-to-back, so maybe they're a little bit tired, and Sabonis going to eat him alive on the glass and all that good stuff. He's also a capable passer and can get some other stats, so I think he can have 30 DraftKings points pretty easily in this game. So Sabonis, high-scoring game, good matchup, lock him in there. For my fourth play, we're going to go back to that Nuggets game. Gary Harris at 5,800. His price has been a little bit down because Jamal Murray was eating into his production a little bit, but he's getting back to his old stuff. Huge game last game against Atlanta, 44 DraftKings points. It honestly has the better matchup compared to Jamal Murray. Memphis, they play pretty good defense against point guards, but Andrew Harrison, not really a good defender, kind of an undersized shooting guard. So I think Gary Harris can take advantage of him in this game in Denver. Denver is a better team at home, so I think Gary Harris is going to be one of the guys leading the charge in this matchup at 5,800. I think he'll get over 30 DraftKings points. And also they struggle against three-point shooters. Gary Harris, definitely a three-point shooter. I also like Jamal Murray a bit, but Gary Harris, I think he has the better matchup, honestly, if you're looking at like who's going to be on Jamal Murray and who's going to be on Gary Harris. So good three-point shots going up for Gary Harris. A good matchup. Lock him in there. So that's the top 4 so far. You got Evans, Eric Gordon, Sabonis, Gary Harris, and to complete it, we're going to go with Devin Booker, 8,200 going against Houston. I really love this game. Hopefully it stays close. I think it will, though, because Houston hasn't really been blowing teams out without James Harden, allowing a little bit more on defense and not able to, like, just drop like 1,000,000 points in like a half like they did last time against Phoenix without James Harden. So I think this game should stay competitive. Like at half last time between these two teams, it was like literally like 90-70. So this game could easily go insane. Like Chris Paul, like I said, definitely in play here. But Devin Booker, think he'll get back to his old upside that he showed when he came back from the injury, like 46 against Philly, 53 against Atlanta. So I think he honestly will get 40-plus drafting points in this game against Houston. 8,200. He'll probably be matched up against Eric Gordon. Hopefully him and Eric Gordon are going back and forth this whole entire game. Like I said, high-scoring game. I'll say it yet again. 8,200 Devin Booker. Lock him in there. So that's the top 5. You don't have as much money to spend with that top 5, but I think on this 9-game slate, value will definitely open up as the day goes on. And if it doesn't, I guess maybe I'll update one of these plays. You're going to tweet at me at MoneyWebby for any questions you might have on filling out the lineup if you want to run out all these guys. But for my dollar tree play of the day, we're going to go with Dragon Bender at 4,300. With Marquise Chris out, Bender went absolutely bananas last game. 43 DraftKings points in 39 minutes. Hopefully he can get 39 minutes yet again. This guy is honestly capable of scoring in a couple of different ways. He can shoot threes. He can drive to the hoop pretty well. Obviously, it seems like he's a capable blocker, I guess. 3 blocks last game. Don't really know that much about his game, but I know he has a very polished offensive game, can shoot, can drive. So I think in this game, at 4,300 with the opportunity he's getting against Houston, which struggles against power forwards, and against Houston, against a team that likes to play small ball, Bender can honestly get some extra run at the 5 in this game. So I like him a lot, considering his opportunity with Chris out and then Houston playing small ball. So Bender, a lot of minutes are going to be coming his way. Already announced he's getting the start for tonight. So I love him a lot in this game. 4,300, Bender, lock him in. So that is it, guys. 4,800 remaining per player. Not too bad. Like, if you just go down, there's a lot of guys at this price range of, like, 40,000 or so. So there's a lot of guys you could honestly choose from. Like, even if Favors is out, maybe Yudu has another huge night. He's currently listed probable, though, with Favors. But he was listed probable last game. So there's definitely some guys you can consider, like the Portland boys, like Evan Turner, Aminu. Normally, those guys return some value at the low 4s. So there's a lot of guys you honestly could consider. Jeff Green maybe in the back-to-back might get a little extra run. Who knows, though. At 4,000, there's a lot of guys to choose from, like I'm saying. Then once you plug in one of these guys, like you're at 5,500 with the other guys. So it's definitely doable. Hopefully one of those 4,000 guys can get some more value with someone being ruled out. That would really help us out, and we'll have a huge night. So drop a like in the video if you did enjoy it. Let's try to get over 100 likes in this one. Thank you so much for listening to me. Hope you enjoyed it, and definitely subscribe to get these videos every single day, and definitely go and check out my NFL DraftKings picks for the week. Got some good plays there too, so wish you guys the best of luck on this 9-game Friday slate. We'll see you back here again tomorrow.